Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will see the supermarket invoicing and the stock management system in Excel VBA. Here we are going to see the employee database, customer database, supplier database, also the expenses we are going to update in a database. Especially we are going to see a vehicle management system all together in this invoice management system. The procurement data entry will be separately, so we can see everything in one Excel project. So this is the Excel project I am going to open. Now we will enable the content. After enable this content, the Excel file will be disappear. It means application will be disabled. So then login menu will be appear. So we can type the username, password. Username is my name and password is 1234. You can press the enter key or you can click the login button. I will press the enter key because the login command button in the properties, the default is true. I said that is true, so we can enter that. Here you can see in the menu, here I put the supermarket name, so we can change this as per our requirement. So here you can see these are the command buttons for the sales invoice procurement. In the procurement we can enter the procurement. Also the procurement history will be served in separate sheet. Also here we can add new products and new categories. Here in this command button can enter the expenses apart from the procurement. Here we can open the Excel file. Other than the open Excel command button, we can see the Excel file. Only through this command button we can open the Excel file. Then customer database, supplier database, employee database, and the vehicle management systems here. When you click this exit button only, we can exit from this Excel file. Now we will open this sales command. There's a user login to SalesInvoice as well. For each commands we have login users, so different persons can handle each kind of database. Here I use the same username password for each login. We can change that accordingly. You can see this is the sales invoice. Here you can see the command button, print invoice and next customer. After finishing the first invoice, you can print the invoice, then click the next customer. When you click the next customer, the invoice detail will be served in the database. Then the invoice will be served as PDF and it will be served in a particular folder. Then it will be sent to the customer as email. Then the new invoice template will be prepared for the next customer. So you can view the invoice. You can type the invoice number here in this text box. Then you can click the view invoice. The old invoice you can view. Then you can reset. Then you can cancel any invoice. If you want to cancel any old invoice, you can type the invoice number here. Then you can cancel here. Cancel that invoice. Accordingly, the quantity will be deduct or add into the procurement main storage. Then through this you can go to the menu. Then you can come back to sales. When you come back, you have to enter the username password. Okay, here is the number 1. When you initialize the user form, you can select the category from this category drop down. Few categories are added here. We can add the categories in the new product command. So we can select one of the category, or else we can type the first letter. The name will be appear. Then press tab key. It will go to the next text box. Here we don't want to type the product ID and unit. Based on the selection of the product from this combo box, the product ID and unit will be updated here automatically. I used the VLOOKUP function here. So when we add the new product in the add new product command in the database, the product ID and unit will be updated here. So when we select the product, after selecting the category, the product ID and the unit will be updated automatically. So you don't need to type the product ID and the unit. Then here, quantity we can type for the unit price 50. Then discount, you can give any discounts. And the user form initialize, the discount will be 0 here. Then you can type any discount. You can see after deducting the discount, the total price will be here. Then press the tab key, that command button will be selected. You can enter. Before that, you can't keep the quantity, unit price and discount empty. Based on these three selections, the total price will be updated automatically. So you can't keep these three empty, or else you can't type any non-integers here. See, this is empty. I am pressing the tab key, so there's a message quantity must be integer. This is empty, same. When you leave the discount empty, that will be 0, then the message will be here. Also, you can't type any non-integers here. Okay, right? So you have to type integers in the quantity, unit price and the discount. Then the total price will be here. I will press the enter key now. See, we didn't start any procurement yet for this product, so we can select this product. So we will select a fancy item. After selecting a fancy product, the product ID and unit will be changed. Okay, now we will add this. Okay, there we have few products. Okay, it is added. Now we will select one more product, drink item. Okay, Coca-Cola. 2. Okay, there are few products. Okay, now we will add few fancy item. Okay, fancy item. Okay, again belt. When we type the B, the product will be appear. The product name will be here. Okay, we will type 40 products. Okay, when we add this, low stock available, please confirm to add available quantity. Initially there was 32 quantity, I know. So here we added, let's click OK. Here we added 4 quantity, so there was remaining 28. So now here we request 40, but there was only 28. So there was a message low quantity. I want to add the available quantity. So available quantity is 28 and it is added here. Now we will write this again, the same product, belt, where we will write 10. Okay, there's no stock. So there's message no stock. So all type of message will be there. If there is no stock, the message will be there. If there is low stock, then we can add the available quantity or we can ignore. If there is no procurement made yet, then there will be a message as well. If we type any non-product which is in the database, then we can't do the there is no stock there. Say we will write something else, apple, that is not in the procurement storage. We will add there's no storage. Which are the products in the procurement storage? Those will we can make the sales. Okay, now you can see this thing. We have to fill these text boxes before making this entry. So we can type the PO number. Here the date will be automatically, the today's date will be here. We can select the terms here. From the customer database, we can select any customers, their details will be here. When we select one of the customer, the customer address, phone number and email will be there. If you are not going to select any customers, then this will be anonymous and the owner's email address will be here. We can change this to your owner's email address. Now if you want to make any changes, From this one, from the second line, say purchase 2 Coca-Cola drink items. So you want to purchase only one. So you can select that. See, this line is selected. After selecting that, you have to type how many quantity you want. Actually, I need only one. If you want one, then you have to fill these three: quantity, unit price, and discount. This is one. In the unit price, if there is no changes, this one also you have to update. 300. Let's say if you are going to change the discount one, it will be changed. So actually what we are going to change from the quantity or unit price, you have to change all three things: quantity, unit price, and discount. If you change all three things only, then the total price will be correct. Actually you are going to change the quantity only, but you have to retype the unit price and the discount as well to get the correct total price. You don't need to add this. Now we will remove this. You don't need to add this. If you add this, there will be a message, what's the product? So in this case, what we are going to do, we are going to edit. So we will click the edit button. There will be message, are you sure you want to update? If no, it will not be updated. If yes, it will be updated. See, the quantity is changed and the discount also changed. Total price also changed. Updated, right? Now what we can do, see, when we update each line, the total discounts also updated here automatically. Also that grand total also here updated one by one. So now we can print this invoice here. Not here. Here prints this invoice. The page setup will be appear. You can change the page setup what you want to print, or if you want to fix a page setup connecting with the printer, you can fix that. Now I will print this as PDF. It is not connected to printer, so I will print this as PDF. I will save this in the desktop. Invoice number 3. It is saved. We can check this. It is in the desktop. You can see invoice 3. See, the invoice is here. Invoice number, I didn't type the PO number, the date, terms, and this is the customer details because I didn't select the customer earlier. Before selecting the first product, we have to type these details from into this text box. Then only this will be appear. After selecting one of the product, if we select this, they will not be updated. It is printed. These all products are deducted from the master storage. Now we can click the next customer. This invoice data is updated in the invoice record. Also you can see invoice is prepared to send to mail to the customer. I didn't select the customer. If I select customer, the customer name will be here. Here you can see invoice number is 3. The subject will be automatically also the email body. Please find the invoice attached. You can see the invoice is attached here. The same invoice is here, right? Now this is in the display mode. If you want to send directly, we can update the VBA coding accordingly. Now I will cancel this. Okay, now it is ready to the next customer. Now the invoice number, next invoice number is updated here, number 4, and the number is 1 here updated. Discount is updated to 0. This is updated to current date. This is to 0. This one is anonymous. We can select the customer as well for the next one. For the next sales, we have to fill this first. You have to click the menu button. When you click the menu button, you will get into the menu here. This is the procurement. You can see login, username and password. This is the procurement entity. This is the procurement storage. All products, category, product ID, product unit and quantity will be updated here automatically. When we enter the details here, see, for each product there is only one line, one record. If you update few Cando's chocolate items, then it will be added with this 50. This is a page 1 from the procurement entry, and we can change anything. Here you can see here we have BIM. There are 10 products, so we will search for the product. So we can type the product name here. The product is disabled. This combo box is disabled, so we have to select the category, cleaning item. After selecting the category, the product combo box is enabled. So now we can select that. When you click the search button, you can see there is 10 quantity of BIM there. So likewise, we can find how much of quantity is in the procurement storage. Now we can reset this. Click the reset button. It will be resetted. Right. Also, we can edit this only when we type the data from the supply invoice. We can type the supply invoice here. If the supplier name is in the supplier database, then we can select. If it is a new supplier, we can enter the supply details in the supply database. So this is one of the supplier. We can select the procurement date, select this command button. The calendar will be there. Then we can pick a date. Let's say today 24th June. Right, 24th June. We can select the day, years and months from this drop down. So 24th June. After closing this, the pick date will be here. We can type the supplier's invoice number. Let's say some numbers. After that, we can type each product from the supplier's invoice here. Select the category, select product, then the product ID and unit will be updated automatically. The same as invoice, we can type anything. Okay, thought we can add each one by one. Okay, after typing all product, finally we can click the save button. It will be served in the procurement storage. Okay, after saving that, it will be resetted. Okay, let's type cleaning item from one of the supplier. Okay, different days. This was purchased in 4th. Okay, invoice number, supply invoice number, cleaning item. Okay, let's say BIM. Here we are typing 4. Okay, we'll add this. After adding all products from that invoice number, we can save this. Okay, now we can see in the second sheet, procurement storage page, we added 4 BIM. There were 10. Now 10 plus 4, there are 14. Okay, also we can change from here as well. Cleaning item here BIM. Okay, we will change this. Okay, the total is here 14. Now we can reset. Okay, when we type each product, I said in the invoice, we can select that line, then we can edit by changing the quantity, unit price and the discount. Okay, by changing that, then we can click the edit button. It will change accordingly. Now we can go to the menu. If we click exit, the Excel file will be closed. So what we have to do, we have to go to the menu. The next one is new product. The same username, password I put here. My name is the username and the password is 1234. Here we can add new product. First we can select the category as sharing item. Automatically the product ID will be here. After selecting the category, the next product ID will be here automatically. Here I initiated the first product ID from 1001. First product ID is 1001. The first 3 digits from the category name DRI. So if you are entering a first product from a new category, then the first product ID from first 3 digits from the category and the 1001 will be here. Okay, then we have to type the unit. Let's say new product, a ring item A1, apple juice. Okay, then unit is number of bottles. Then we can add this. Okay, it is added. Now we will see this one, apple juice we added there in the product database. We will check this. If you want to add any new category, there are many categories there. Let's add a new category. I will type AAA. That's a new category. We can add this. It is added. We will check it there. Okay, jump to menu. Before checking this expense one, now we will open this Excel message box, the reconfirmation. Again, log into Excel file. There's a message as well for as a warning. Okay, you can see. Lastly, we added new product and new category. You can see the new category is added here. That is AAA. So you can see this is updated here, new category. Also here in this table as well. Under this column, under the category, the products will be updated here when we add the new products. Also, you can see lastly, we added this product ring item apple juice. You can see here apple juice. This is product 1, product 2, product 3, DRI 1003, then DRI 1004. The next product ID created DRI 1005. Also, the same product is updated under the ring item. From this only, when we select the category in the product drop down, this product will be come. Now we don't need to close the Excel file and reopen it. We can select the use of home menu, login menu from this customize quick access toolbar. This is the icon I created. You can see from here you can log into the use of home menu. When we log in from here, the Excel file will be behind the use of home. If we don't want to see the Excel file behind this use of home, now we can exit from here. The Excel file will be closed. Then we can reopen it. When we exit from each one, each time the Excel workbook will be saved. So this username and password. Next we have to see the expense. This is the expense details we have. Here we can type any expenses instead from the procurement thing. There we have vehicle expenses in the different database. So apart from the vehicle related expenses, even we are the purchasing of vehicles or fuel, any maintenance, anything apart from that, all expenses will come under this database. So we can type anything. Sorry, building renovation. Okay, we can type the building name, building 1 or whatever. Then we can select the date from this calendar. It happened on June 13. The quick date will be here. When we close this, we can type the actual cost. But what is the cost for this renovation? 500,000. Then we can type the invoice number, which is from the service provider. Invoice numbers. Okay, then we can type the purchase order. We can add this now. Now it is added into the database. Okay, after adding that, it will be reset. Now we can search anything. Let's search any purchase order, date, any of the details from this one, description, date, cost, invoice number, purchase order, anything we can search. So we will search there was invoice number 1. Okay, so we can reset this. Okay, we will search that invoice number. Okay, this is a scroll button with scroll bar. We can scroll that, then it will move one by one. 1, 2, 3. three details only we have. Okay, using this scroll bar we can see one by one. Okay, now we can reset this. If you want to update anything, see, this is the invoice number for the purchase order 1111. We can update any things based on the purchase order only. We are updating here. So instead of purchase order, any of these four things we can update. Let's type 0 dash dash dash. Okay, let's update this updated. Now we'll reset this. This is the invoice number 10. Based on the invoice number, purchase order, based on anything we can change. Okay, this is here. You can see it is updated accordingly. Now we will reset as it is earlier. Okay, now we will update it again. If we update this, okay, let's change the purchase order. Let's update. There will be message, but it will not be updated. You can scroll this. See, it is not updated as it is earlier, because based on the purchase order only we are updating. So we'll reset this. We'll go to the menu. The next one is the customer database. We can enter new details, new customer data, Vimal, address 1000, Main Street, phone number, email address. Now we can add this new customer details here. It is added. Now we can search what is the name, Vimal. Based on anything we can search. Okay, it is here. We can scroll and see the another customer details. Few details are there. Back and previous, same as earlier. We can update, we can reset. Right. Then go to the menu. This is the supplier database. If there are any new suppliers, same as customer, we can update new custom details. We can search and we can update anything. Also, this is the employee database. This is the employee database of your company or your organization or else a supermarket, whatever. You can enter new employee details, employee number, national identity card number, name, joining date, date of birth, address, mobile number, email, and bank details. If he lived from that organization, then we can type the leaving date. Then we can type anything in the remarks. If he is working, we can type as active person. When he left from the company, we can change this to inactive or something, whatever you want. We can add this. We can update as earlier. We can search, scroll this. This is like an employee database. So each functionality is here in this SalesInvoice and the stock management system. Again, coming to the menu. When you click this exit button, directly you will leave from this user form on the Excel form. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes. Everything disappear. And also when you exit from each one, it will be saved. The Excel file will be saved. Now we will reopen it. Now we will open the Excel file, confirmation 2 times. Again, username, password. Again, there's a warning message as well. So for each databases, we have login user form. So we can give different username, password, and we can assign to different staffs for the updates. We can share this Excel file through IP address link. Then through the IP address network, each employees can who have the access those each employees can be able to access the file for the updates. Here you can see this is the Excel file. If you change any titles or any things by mistakenly, then everything can able to collapse. So this is the invoice. When you type the invoice, this will be updated here. When you click the next customer, the data will be recorded here. You can cancel the invoice, as I said earlier, by typing the invoice number in the particular text box. Then you can cancel the invoice. The invoice will be cancelled. Then you have to get the money back from that customer. So when you update the procurement entity, here it will be updated. Then after entering all the details, now I am going to procurement storage. Here will be the old products, total products will be updated. The sum of the product will be accumulated here. Here is the procurement history. For each supply invoice, each procurement history will be updated. This will be remaining same for the old days. For the past history, we can find it from here. From here, no quantity will be directed. This is for the record purposes. This is the product list. When we type new category, that will be updated here in the first column, also in this table as well. When we type update a new, add a new category, this will be updated here as well in this table. When we add the new product, the new product category will be here and product will be here, unit will be here, and the next product ID will be automatically updated here. Also the product will be updated under that category name here as well. So this is the invoice to print. When we print the invoice, this is the invoice template. The invoice details will be here, and the total discount and total grand total also. So this invoice template will be printed. This is the employee database that will be recorded here. Customer database, supply database, expense database, new vehicles, and new vehicle expenses. New vehicles will be updated here. We'll see that from here. Okay, under that, new vehicle management, here's option add new vehicles. If you purchasing a new vehicles, it will be not come under the expense, that the different database expense. The vehicle related all expenses under this vehicle management system, VMS. So only for the new vehicle purchases, we will type each details: vehicle number, vehicle type, van or car or motorbike, lorry, whatever. Then VIN number, date purchase, cost, invoice number, purchase order, everything will be, we can add here. Then we can jump to vehicle management system, not to the menu, VMS vehicle management system, to this one. From here only we can go to the menu. Right, we will exit from here. No, not exiting. We'll go to the menu. Then only we can open the Excel. Right. Now these are the Excel worksheet, each databases. Now from developer menu, we can see the coding from the Visual Basic. Here also the password is 1234. Click this. 1234 is the password for this. You can see there are multiple user forms for each one. First of all, we will see that this workbook under this. When we open the workbook under this one, application.visible is equal to false. So when I open the workbook, Excel workbook will be disabled, and the user form login menu will be appear. Then we can type the username and password. We can log into the menu. Right. Then this is the add new vehicle user form. Here you can see the codings, command button for the command button to pick the date. This is the command button I will show the calendar first. There's a video for the calendar. You can check out the calendar video. So to pick the date from the calendars, there's a function select a date. From that function, from the calendar user form, we can pick the date. Then this is for the add button. We can add the details. Then for the exit, reset button, for the search button. For each thing, we have previous videos you can check out at the playlist, the Excel VBA playlist. For update, we have earlier videos for each things. Here we combine each parts in one project. So for the spin button, this is for the user form query close. In each user form, this one you can see. This is for the you can from the user form you can select the query close from the procedure here. Here's the query close. By selecting that, under that you can type this is close mode. This is equal to BB form control menus. Then cancel is equal to root. It means when we click the X button in the user form in the right top corner, there's X button to close that user form. So after this one, when we click that X button, it will not be closed. The user form will not be closed. For that only we are using this one. So in each user form you can see this. Then customer database. This is for the you can see from the down spin button for the update, search, reset, menu to jump to the menu, then exit, then for the add. Same like for each one you can see. Now we will see one of the login menu here. From here menu you can see from the login menu, this is for the clear. We are clearing each one. If we type any wrong username password, we can clear that and we can retype it. For the exit one, for the login the username, this is the username. For each login username, this is the username password. You can see this is the login menu. For the menu is the main one. If we log into the menu only, we can reach each database command button. So this is the login menu. If we type the username and password, this is the username password you can change as per your requirement. If this is correct, then the username will be the login menu username will be cancelled. For that unload me, then we can show the menu user form. If it is wrong, then we will clear that and there will be a message box. Right? In the user form initialize, I restrict the characters of username and password to 25 the maximum characters. I restrict that. You can change this according to your wish. Okay, then for each one you can change this. This is for the new product. From here you can change the username password. As per this, for each one, for each user login, you can change this the username and password. You can assign to different stack as per your wish. This is for the open Excel username password you can give. Also here in the username open Excel only, you can see this is the username open Excel. From the coding you can see under the login, click even. After the unload me, we are not going to open any different user form. Another login user form after unloading this login user form, after signing in, we will jump into the particular user form to enter the data or do the work. But in the Excel workbook, after typing the username password, we will jump into the Excel file. So application.visible is equal to root. So only in this part we can see the Excel file. So now we will close this. Here we can type the username password and log into the menu. Right, thank you for watching. I will share this Excel file. The password for the VBA project is 1234. The user login password is 1234, and the username is my name Sobanan. First letter is capital Sobanan. You can reach this file. This is fully free. I will share this file in the description. You can download this completely for free. And thank you for watching.